Hello, welcome everyone to my live stream again. I hope you're enjoying the weekend. It's super sunny here as most of the previous days, so hopefully we're gonna also have a sunny coding session. So yeah, first a couple of notifications. I've last time I've missed the stream randomly, as most of the things in life. So yeah, from now on I plan to continue every single weekend. Currently I'm working on the Node client, so the idea is to make, just to refresh mind a bit, so the idea is to make a client for Node based on the MG client written in C. Actually, there is also the C++ wrapper, so we're gonna use that. We are using that wrapper to implement the Node binding and then the whole client, and also we're gonna add the TypeScript support and all these things. I already wrote some code way back, and actually, in the meantime, we introduced the C++ part, so now it's much easier to implement the whole Node client, because that C++ code has much nicer interface and it's easier to use it. So I'll continue doing with that. Continue using that, and also the main point is also all asynchronous stuff. So we want to run these things in an asynchronous way. So last time I think I've added an example of that. Now we will just continue using that. Also, since last time I actually invested some time in the whole, let's say, IDE setup. So now I have completely different IDE, and based on NeoVim. And first I'll try to showcase that a bit. Maybe I'll record a full video about the whole setup, but yeah, we'll see about that. Let me know in the comments or on social media, does it make sense to do so, if you like this quick intro to the whole thing. That's, I think, more or less it. So I'll get started with the setup. So let's go to the code. So here I have the README file from the Node client. I will now just enable all these things to explain what is going on. So this is the new theme. Hopefully you can see all the. I'll just check how does that work. Yeah, I think it's fine. So the fonts and everything. So I had issues with the red color font. That should be fine now. But anyway, so just go out of here. So we actually have NeoVim installed here, and NeoVim is basically a text editor written in C, which uses a lot asynchronous execution, and basically everything is asynchronous. So like your typing and stuff is never blocked, which is the case in some cases in Vim. And what is really good, the whole community is building a lot of stuff for NeoVim recently. And since the version 0.5, they added Lua support, so you can code custom stuff for NeoVim in Lua, which is very nice. And then I stumbled upon when I actually I saw a post on Hacker News, I think, for this plugin. I'll just nv chat GitHub. sec and chat. So this repo here, which essentially has a config for Lua, for NeoVim written in Lua. So you can basically check out that to the home folder /.config/nvim, and it will automatically work. Of course, you have to install some stuff in addition. There is actually a very nice site here explaining how to set up the whole thing. So you have to install some fonts and stuff like that, but more or less that's very easy to do. The reason why I'm using this is that it essentially has all I need, especially for these type of things that I'm coding on live stream. It has all the support for LSP. Actually, inside this repo is just the config. LSP support is provided by a NeoVim plugin called LSP config. LSP stands for Language Server Protocol, which is essentially an implementation of like a parser for different languages, and then you have stuff like refactoring code, auto completion, and these things. So I'm using this. It essentially has a lot of stuff configured. They are very active on the issues and pull requests. I really like that. And I actually made a fork. I actually made a fork with a couple of configuration points that with additions that I need, but they are very minimal. Anyway, so that's the whole NV-chat setup. Let's go back here to the Memgraph node mg client. So what we have here, we stopped here. I'll just continue work from here. So we added the async call, and I also added execute function in the asynchronous way. But okay, in addition to the whole NeoVim setup, I've also added this little emoji here, which is representing if a command, which rocket is here if the command passes, and there is a collision or boom if command hasn't been successful. So that's you'll see that a lot in the following videos. Right. Let's go back to README. Okay, I have here, and also the whole team has a bunch of stuff, so I'll try to code in the Zen mode this time. So to activate that, space and ZZ has to be pressed. So now we only have the code. If I go here, I'm inside the build folder, and yeah, that's more or less it. Let me just hide this as well so that we can be more focused. And yeah, let's get started. So there is actually I'm still not very used to the bindings, so I'll try to do that. Async Connection Cpp. So we did a lot of work here. Essentially, what we did, maybe just go quickly through that. So in order to execute asynchronous stuff, we need to make an implementation of async worker. So this thing here, we are extending that with async connect worker. I mean, we are implementing async connect worker, and basically we need to implement execute method. So that's the part that will be executed on a worker for Node.js Node.js thread, and that connect. I mean, this part here should not have any Node.js context or environment. It has to be completely separated. It shouldn't communicate with the Node engine. Yeah, there's something like that is written in specified in the documentation. So in any case, we shouldn't use env here or stuff like that. And then on OK, that's executed when execute is done, and on error is executed if there is some kind of error. Okay, and then in order to actually implement connect, we implement connect method on this async connection, which takes the parameters and passes that to the async worker, which then uses the queue, which is then scheduled for execution. Maybe if I just make this a little bit smaller. I hope this is fine. Yeah, let's move like that. Connection CPP. All right, and okay, and then we did the same, or I did the same for the execute method. So client in C++ has execute method, which gets the query, and that query is then executed, and also after that we fetch all. So this actually should be called execute and fetch or something like that. We'll rename that later on, and then once that's fetched, we do transformation into node objects, and for that we use also this thingy here, which is essentially a function that transforms Memgraph value into NAPI value objects. But we'll talk about that more. Okay, that's it. Let's just client. If I have that session here, yes, I have. I'll just go into the header file to see what we have. So we have the version, we have init finalize, we have execute, which gets the statement or params. We have fetch one, discard all, fetch all, begin commit, rollback, and connect. Essentially, I think we have to wrap all these methods into this asynchronous worker, and then we'll build abstractions in JavaScript later on. I think that's the good approach in this case. All right. Let's do, since we have fetch all, let's do execute and fetch one somehow. All right. Here we have execute, and then fetch all. That client is in a certain state, and we have to track that state as well. All right. Client query, yeah, we need to add params here. And we'll params just yeah, we have this object here. Yeah, okay. Maybe just if we can compile this. Yeah, that works. Let's go back and start and add, first of all, decouple execute and fetch all into separate methods, and then move on with the rest. Okay, we have here connect, and then we have execute, and then we obviously have execute here, and we are passing pointer to the client, which is fine. Okay, let's copy paste this. Copy paste this. Up. That E is a bit broken now, but doesn't matter. I have some issues here with async fetch all worker, final fetch all. Okay, maybe that's a problem of that. Yeah, let's switch to here because I'm not sure why it renders wrong stuff. Async fetch all worker, yes. We need that fetch all. I think fetch all doesn't, yeah, it doesn't have anything, any parameter, which is fine. We are good with deferred. We need that client std move. All right, async execute, nope, async fetch all worker. Execute, yeah, we need execute, but data fetch all, if data fetch failed to fetch all data, yes, on error, okay, that's how we resolve. We don't need query, we need data. And then from the execute part, we don't need data. We should remove data from execute. Yeah, on okay. And dot null. Let's for now just return null. We'll probably replace that with something else, like true or false. Not sure, we'll see. And on the rejection we have the same, yeah. Fetch all, okay. That's fine. And now we need this part. So execute. Fetch all, we get info. No parsing of that. Execute fetch all worker. We don't have query anymore. All right. Yeah. I should add okay, let's try to compile it. It compiles, amazing. But we also have some kind of tests here. For example, async connection. Yeah, execute then data. No. Then data. It returns null. Just like that. Okay, now this should work. Okay. Fire. If we fire Memgraph works now. Let's connect to Memgraph. It actually has a bunch of stuff. What's in there? Our work from the dependencies. Okay, now it's nothing. Here is Memgraph. Here we're gonna run node example async connection. Boom. Is not a function. Okay, that's actually correct because I haven't registered that function under this object. So we have to say fetch all. Actually, we can make here. Nice. Data came. We don't have anything there. Let's create something. Sorry. What do we match in and .name. We are returning stuff. So create name test. Let's do one more test one. Name test 2. Now you should have 2 nodes, and if we execute this again, boom, we have these objects, which how to prove so that we have, so here we are printing connecting after this call, after the connect call, and then we have connected, data came, and la la la. And how to prove that that's asynchronous. So here we first printing connecting, then connected, then data came, and then we are printing the data objects. So we actually have a working thing here. All right. Let's make the rest of methods. So we have execute, we have params. We have params. Okay, let's first do that. I think we already implemented params in this. Here I'm now just looking for the implementation of that's under cursor. I think set columns, la la la. That's different. Execute begin rollback status. Execute run pull. Connection run and then info. I have to configure buff surf. I should have this. All right. Query mg params. Yeah, we need this for info length. Maybe query, maybe params. Here we have the whole complexity of parsing this thing. But okay, let's just check what do we have here. How do we pass const map? And how is this created? Const map. We have to create mg map. By using const value. Const map. Just a second. All right. Okay, sorry. Const value is just written there. And how do we create these things? Mg object, not be object to mg map. Great. Great. We got mg map, and that can be then transformed. Nice. So more or less, I'll just copy paste entire part here and pass it to the execute. So we are here. So we have a query. The definition of a query, I'll comment this for now. So we have a query if length 1 or length 2 or length 3. What is 3? So we have query, we have params. No. Wait a sec. What is 3? Info 2. More than 3, if less than 1. So we have query, we have params, and I don't remember why do we need the third parameter. So query, length 2. I think this is just horribly wrong. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna fix it here, and later on that's gonna be deleted, so all good on that side. We need the environment. Let's copy it in the same way as here. And deferred. Info.env. I don't have many viewers today. I'm feeling a bit lonely. Please join. Okay, info here, no variable, sorry, env here. So we need info or 2 if it's 1 or 2. If it's 1 or 2, first needs to be a query. That's fine. If length is 2, then we take object there, we transform it into the maybe params, and now we store it here. Great. And we also need async worker. We have to extend it with this object. So we need we need const map, and it gets mg map. Const map mg const map params. These are query params. We're gonna take the entire object and move it here because we need it for the execution of that thingy. So move params, execute params, and we need const. Does it have how it's defined here? Const map. Let's leave it like that. So const map. I can just const map params. Sorry. Mg const map, which is great, and then hello. I have a hello. Yes, hello. From Hero. Welcome, Hero. What's up, Hero? All right, I have params. Now here, these params will be created here. Okay, if I go back and I have to create these so mg const map mg okay, let's compile this. Boom, it works. All right, if we now go and test that somehow, async connection, okay, name, let's say where, and dot name equals name. Okay, and then param is name test. That's a parameter. So if we pass that, nice. Here. Amazing. Wanna be a web dev and wanna start journey and the motivation. I wanna so do what you're doing. Nice. But yeah, it's quite. It's quite. I mean, not. I wouldn't say easy, but these days there are a bunch of stuff on the about the web development. I can actually make a quick diversion and go into the web stuff now. Why not? Since I'm doing stuff in the Node side, it probably makes sense to chat about that. Where is my browser? Chrome. So web dev tools. That's probably random stuff. JetBrains has a bunch of stuff about web. But yeah, I would probably recommend starting with something simple like Node.js. Node.js, because it's quite easy to start and quite easy to learn things. And JavaScript is, I mean, it has a bunch of different challenges, but more or less it's very easy to start. So that's one thing you need. It's quite easy to install this and then run a simple script, so or a simple server. And then another thing is Vue.js. Use that as a starting point because it's probably the easiest framework out there at this point. Angular is a bit too hard. I mean, not too hard, but too structured for the start, for the beginning. And React is all over the place. But yeah, Java, maybe also the plain old JavaScript. But the problem with that is that you have to put a lot of effort to build basic stuff. In these frameworks, you have a bunch of predefined components that you can use and stuff like that. A lot of ecosystem around, which is useful. But yeah, if you have a specific question, maybe I can chat about that. But these two are place to start. All right, I'll go back. I'll go back to the client side. But yeah, I'll just put the comment here real quick. Sorry, I've lost a bit. I'm lost a bit in the comments. What's the domain here? Vuejs.org. Vuejs.org. All right. I go back. So I have test 1 and test 2. No. I don't need these windows. I'll just stop here. All right. Do I have that. Did I compile that? Yes. Okay. Data. I have param test. If I execute, I should get nothing. Yeah. But if I change into test1, I should get one record out of that. I don't have to recompile the C++ stuff because I will just run the node thingy here. Yes. Okay. So that's working, which is amazing. Okay. Let's do, since I have execute, I added params to the execution and fetch all as an isolated thingy. I'm gonna commit this, but before that, here I can run. So here we have Memgraph. Here we build. I'll just start another window here and npm run lint. That should explode. Yeah. npm run lint fix. Okay, now we have nice formatted code. And also since we changed CPP and HPP, we can format these two. With this NeoVim setup, I actually have a nice command to format. So if I press space FM, that's gonna format the entire file for me, and we can go under HPP and press the same. It says no change necessary with Clang format, which is great. Okay. So we changed this. We added execute and fetch all. We have const map params. Yeah, I'm still not sure about the memory management, but some of these things might should have been deleted, but I'll check that later on. Do I have some leaks or something? All right. So, no. We can't commit this because of this. We have to remove all that. But okay, it's more or less clear. I need something to hop back into HPP file, but okay. These can just be deleted. So we are here. We are parsing queries and we are passing that to the execute. Fetch all has fetch all. Defer data. So we're gonna commit that and push that, and then we're gonna add fetch one as a function call. That should be also easy. And then we have these little stuff like begin commit and rollback and stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's put it here. Execute, connect, execute, fetch all. Nice. Const map. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. All right. Okay. We're gonna sort out these vulnerabilities later on. All right. Nice. Now we have fetch all. Let's do fetch one. Fetch one has a vector of values. But fetch one is essentially the same as fetch one is essentially the same as fetch all. So I'm gonna just copy paste this. Since this is a lot of boilerplate in Node.js, I don't know yet how to simplify that. For now, we just copy paste fetch one worker async fetch one worker. Yeah, const deferred. Yeah. Fetch one worker. We need client async worker. That's the same. Async fetch one worker. Execute fetch one if there is data. Fetch one data. Overload is not knowable. Yeah, but okay. We're gonna change this later on, and we need decal type fetch one. Okay. Fetch one data. I think this should be fixed now. Yep, because we have the same type. Okay, outer array value. We need array value. Array value data size. Yep. Just index. We're gonna replace everything with index. So here we iterate through that vector that came from fetch one. So that's a vector because each record can have many things. So yeah, maybe to showcase here. So these are values here. So n is one value and n.name is another value. So you can have arbitrary number of these values here. Now we don't need a second array. This is all useless. We just want array index ptr. Yeah, here the formatting is all very broken, but I don't know why. We'll fix that later on. Data array. No. Value index. We don't need this. We don't need this. mg value. We can replace this with this. data index ptr. We don't need value. If not value, fetch data. This is useless. This is useless. And array value index value. Yeah, array value. Nice. Format a bit, we return, and that's it. Alright, and fetch one. Async connection fetch one. Fetch one worker. And we also have to register this here. Fetch one. Out of line definition of fetch one. We need header file also, and we have to add it here. None should be fine. Yep. If we compile this, works. Nice. Now we have fetch one as well. So if not data, okay, since we have two objects, fetch all. Let's replace this with data equals await connection dot fetch one. The first one should return something. The second one should not return. Let's try that. So Memgraph is up and running here. If we run this, boom. Async is only valid in async function. Let's make this async. No. What? 26. Data is not defined. Now it's gonna complain. Unhandled promise rejection. I don't have catch. Then async this. Let's try to put it here. What's gonna happen now? Fail to fetch one data. Yeah. The problem is the problem I face now is that fetch one returned empty stuff. And I returned error. Null opt. Yeah, here we have a problem. Here we have a problem because this is actually not correct. Because we are returning null opt in case of an error, but we actually don't have an error. We just don't have more results. Why is that part of an array? Close this, close this, close this. Yeah. Yeah. I'll actually change this. So if we have optional, no, data, we are returning an array. I know. So data, we don't need this as is here. We'll do try catch std exception. So handle C++. No, we need C++ reference. Std exception. Yeah, no idea what we are throwing, so I'll check that quickly. E.g. runtime error. But that's actually possible during the runtime. A runtime error. We are throwing a runtime error, but that will never happen here. Okay, let's put it like this. So const runtime error. If data e.what failed to fetch data on data. Can I pass multiple strings here? It compiles, but who knows if it works. Okay. Since fetch one will return something. I'm okay with that. But here no. Unknown value type. So convert type can throw. This can throw and comparison can throw. Yeah, this can actually cannot throw. So fetch one will never throw. So it doesn't make sense to put maybe the array is empty. Actually, if we returned, sorry, I'm stupid. But no, I actually got I'll do both, and then if not data, x.size. How to get zero? Size is the method. Why is this returning something sketchy? Yeah, this doesn't work. Boom. Const card 5, yes, doesn't work, yeah. Yesterday string and yesterday string. Yeah, this works, okay. Since I don't want to add some kind of formatting library, I'll just do this for now. Failed to fetch one data. Oh. Yeah, but this is kind of wrong. And because this can no, this cannot fail. Okay. Run it. Yeah, I need to figure out how to catch these things. Go back here. Throw, yeah. Aha, until method returns null opt. So null opt is actually not an error. So if not data, this is not error. This is a legit thing. What about fetch all? Yeah, if fetch all returns. Aha, fetch all just uses fetch one. So runtime error. Failed to fetch one data. Okay, but this is false. If data is null opt, then I have to return null. Yeah, so this is unnecessary. And if data is data size, so here, if not data, then we have to return resolve env dot null. This is correct. So if I run this thing again, I actually have to compile. Null. Yep. Okay. So okay, I think this is correct. But yeah, fetch all is also not correct here. By doing so, I'll just throw an error. I'll catch an error. This, if not data, data, no. Data, yes. If not data, return null. If not data, deferred another null and return. Nice. Okay. Much better now. Git diff what we have. So we replaced these two, fetch one, we added fetch one, we improved the error handling and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, we now have fetch one and fetch many. What if I do let data fetch many, fetch all? So these both will return null, and that's fine. Amazing. Okay. We don't need this anymore. FM. Okay. We now have fetch one also added. Nice. And all right. Just quickly run a test just to see if this is gonna fly. I mean, we are not testing anything we created yet, but just for the other tests to pass. Good, all good. Oh yeah, we need an info here. Do we replace this with exception? Yeah. Fetch one method. Anyway, I won't comment that because I don't know. So fetch one should, if something goes wrong with the execution, fetch one should, maybe if that throws somewhere in the future, this code is gonna work, and we're gonna get error. printed out, but that's not the case. That won't be the case. Plus we have a check here for any type of problems. And yeah, I think we completely good here. Plus mg value to NAPI value, that is using the C. The C code, which won't throw. And we good on that front as well. But yeah, we might refactor that in the future. Anyway, outer index, inner index, fetch all. Yeah, what about this? Okay. We got here. Right. Okay. What else we have? Begin transaction, commit transaction, rollback transaction. And discard. Let's just compile this to get discard, begin, commit, rollback. Fetch one, fetch all, discard all. I'll put it here. So under fetch all, fetch one. Will this work? So if I just yes, I think good. Yes. Nice. Fetch all these all. Discard all. We go here. We fetch all, discard all, and we also go here and we do this. Discard all. If we compile here, nice, that's gonna work, but the implementation is wrong. So deferred client, we need client fetch all, client discard all, on OK if data what does this return? Nothing. Just a second. So if we Node add an API, I need async. This method returns the argument passed to the callback invoked by the default on a key implementation. The default implementation returns an empty vector. Callback, and callback we put empty stuff. Returns the arguments passed to the callback. Nothing. Callback. So we have a callback, callback.call. And null. That will return something. Use the implementation of is straightforward. We only need to create a new instance and pass it. Yeah, I have actually two questions here. So does these objects get deleted somehow in the queue? Okay. Yeah, I really need to figure out the error handling here, but okay. For now, I'll just make null here. All right. Now we have discard all. If I execute and then I run, let the await connection dot discard all, what's gonna happen here? We compile, we lint, we run. We discarded, we got empty array, and then we got null null, which is fine. Nice. And yeah, does node let's yeah, that's the question, how to delete. I was just planning with the exact thing last night. If you add the destructor method override this. Well, thanks. Let's try that. So if I add destructor async worker discard all into destructor, IOStream, let's compile. All right, let's run. Yeah, it's called. So don't worry, be happy all day. So yeah, I don't have issues here. What about that's still the case. Okay. Nice. So discard all. So discard all. discard all, discard all. Now we have to add a begin commit and rollback, and we're good. We actually done. Begin commit rollback, they have all the same implementations, so yeah, maybe I can be a bit smarter in this case because I can actually pass the lambda here. That's gonna be executed instead of copy pasting stuff all over the place. Okay, fetch one, discard. That's the most similar to discard. std function. std function and that. Okay, I have plenty of options here. I can pass a parameter like an enum or something. In either case, I have to build. In any case, I have to write this method. And then here I can say what to execute. Enum class txop. My class is gonna need that, so I can move it maybe in the public domain. Begin commit rollback transaction takes up, yes. Let's copy and paste this card. Async on async all worker async tx op. Yes. Nice. I need 3 of these. 1, 2. So begin, commit, and rollback. Begin, commit, rollback. But in addition to the client, I need the xop. Takes up. Copy pasta bug. So fetch one is correct, but discard all doesn't need data. Sorry, checking what is happening. All good. Discard all. It's now good. Fetch one is now okay. Fetch one takes up worker, takes up client. Yeah, and now we have that. What's the latest in that regard? C++ cover enum. Switch. No, this is actually wrong transaction operation. Let's put it like this for now. Failed to fetch one data. Oh, no. Again, rain. Hopefully nothing major. Failed to... All right, but as I notice, the X op in. In. Nice. Okay, now we did the rollback. So begin commit rollback. That's good. That's good. We have the right error handling. We have the client. We have the implementation here. We formatted the code. Yeah. So fetch one. Now we have the right implementation here. Fetch one. Failed to convert fetch data. Yes. Fetch one. Failed to fetch one. Failed to discard data. Data, yes, and now we have fetch all here. All right, so let's build an example here. So we have here all these things. But now Connecting. Connect. We should not allow parallel stuff because that's gonna mess up with the client, and here is a bit tricky. Yeah, but I'll make now here simple execution. I don't know. Connection. Const takes con, doesn't really matter. Memgraph async connection takes con dot connect. Oh yeah, that, but I haven't put it here. So begin, rollback. Nice. So begin takes begin await, then takes con dot execute return n, give me everything, const takes con data equals takes con dot fetch all. No, actually I'm gonna create stuff here. Like 2 empty nodes. Dot commit. If I commit, console log data, console log takes con data, takes con data. Compile, it works, lint, it's gonna explode, fix, camca. Con replace dx con. Yes. Data. Does it still compile? Yes. let's run it. It's not a function. Blah blah blah. Async connection. Silly. Begin. Node async connection. Yeah. Yeah. Begin. Now this is so async connection begin. Connect, execute, connect, then connection. Sorry. Because txcon, because yeah, that's the to do that I have still in progress. So const memgraph async connection connect await connect equals this. All right. Why not? Okay, good. But why is this fetch all await commit? Do I have this data for? I think I have. Pending promise, empty array, 6. Yeah, nice. And if I take a look here, of course I don't have the sudo vim etc memgraph conf. It is trace. Why I don't have query? Ah. Uh-oh, this is not good because I don't have begin and end. Ah, maybe that's under trace. Maybe that's visible only under trace. Fire. Let's put it. Not good, not good. We are creating things, but not as expected. But we don't have trace here. Ah, we have trace. Reset received. That might be a problem. But I need to await that. So begin, execute, await fetch all. I'm not sure why there is no begin statement. Something is wrong because async the client begin session begin transaction. True success. If false, then okay. Maybe we have an error. Nice. So okay, probably because we start two parallel. No, I have another connection. That shouldn't be a problem. But still I have to error handle here. To status. If not status, then begin. Mhm. Something is broken. This actually works, and it does not fail. A problem here. So not sure what is happening, but I don't get these takes all worker async connection tx begin. I think there should be what if I call fetch all here? Fail to commit transaction. It actually sent. It sent the begin. Commit fails here because I didn't fetch all. If I put commit here, what's gonna happen? That should also fail. Yeah. If I failed to rollback transaction. Nice. Nice. It's actually, it actually works because I cannot roll back. I cannot commit. But why? I'm really not sure. If I do the rollback here, this shouldn't be created. Rollback, that's gonna fail. Fail to async execute query. Okay. Okay, rollback. It closed the connection. About, so here we have 14. We still have 14. Yeah. But we got this query. Yeah, it works, but for some reason Memgraph is not outputting these things. Okay. If I do this, this is gonna fail as well. No, this is gonna work. What? I have to fetch first. I have to fetch. I have to fetch all and fetch all. Fetch all, and commit. Yep. Now I have 18, which is correct. Yeah. It works. It works. Okay. So we added these. We added the example. We added begin commit rollback. We fixed this error. We removed data. What else? We dealt with these errors. Return values have to be fixed. This has to be fixed, and we got here. So okay. Git commit minus add transaction. Rollback. Very nice. And okay, now we have everything supported from this API. We need init and mg init and mg finalize. I'm gonna just add these. And also I received one more problem, and that is no, here, that is that we have here mg client, and here it should be Node mg client. So let's do this. Okay. These things won't be async, so I mean actually so async connection, I just need some static methods for that. Alright, let's deal with the client name. That's gonna be more fun. New instance, create params, host port, username, password, client name. Client name. So we need to provide a default for the client name. Yeah. Nice. Client connected, Node MG client. It would be nice to get the version, but I have no idea how we're gonna do that. The version is stored somewhere. Package version. Async connection. Node add-on. Node API get package. Oh, nice. Warning. Required package.json version. What about this? So if we go here, package.json version. New async connection. Add-on connection. Async.connection. Connect params. We have to pass that somehow to the code. Async connection has a constructor, which is this thing here. No. Add on CPP. So when we call async dot connection, we actually call this new instance constructor new. Init. Yeah, but I need version. Init new instance. Is called here, and I think I'll have constructor new will pass this. That's empty. JSON index. So that async connection will actually be mapped here. It's directly calling and I'm passing that object. Let's try by async connection. Async, maybe we should call this client, and then we can pass like a version here, 1.0. We can pass a version here. That's gonna call this, that will just be passed to this, and then constructor will just info 0, will pass info 0, that's like a string that will be passed to as value. No, I can't transform that. I'm gonna get the value, and that will be directly passed to the constructor of this object. New instance create params. Yeah, here. Async connection. Async connection info. Value callback info. That's like callback. Here we have the callback. I can obviously put some values. Wait a sec. Aha. I'm pretty stupid these days, so we can just use this and pass this as a value. So la 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 la, if undefined, yeah, yeah, this here, that's gonna be passed as a constructor. User params 0 nepi, no, nepi string. Version dot f value version version. Okay, even we send connection create. Nice. And if I run now, a string was expected. A string was expected. Let's close this. Async connection. When we call it, find 0. A string was expected. Okay. Async version. Index.js 60. Async connection JS 56. Async connection. Index.js 7. Here. Async connection, connect, execute. I don't need these, but version. A string was expected. And what? I don't have a string. Async connection, yes. Version. Memgraph async connection version. Boom. Version got there. New. Yes, and I hear callback. Initializer list. Args. Value. Init 0. I think, yeah. This is here executed. NAPI value. This accepts NAPI value, and info 0. That will pass string object here. It has to be string. Yes, and then we actually know that we have a string. What if we example 11. Example 11 as number. Okay. Yes. Get value, set value. Init, create new NAPI number new 42. Aha. Create new item. Static method example, create new item. And the new instance is constructor. New. Wait. I'm a bit confused now, sorry. This works, but if I call this, it it fails. Index 60, index 70, 60. Async version, async version. A string was expected. Sorry, I'll do a little bit of brute force. I call this no. How is this done then? New instance is not called. Then I won't change it at all. Okay. Then how is that? Add-on. I need add-on. New instance info. Create as async connection. Yeah, this is best here. New instance. Yeah, somehow these methods are not called at all. Or I don't have output of these. fails here. A string was expected. String. Div 8 value. This throws, yeah, and why I'm not passing this properly? Oh, it's really annoying. Create a persistent random VP persistent func. Okay. Export set connection fun, yeah. And then happy, I think we can do set instance data. In the Set instant data doesn't have that. Yeah, I won't mess with that. Tricky thing, new instance. They don't have new instance, but this is like static method. Yeah, this is equivalent. So create new instance. This is kind of equivalent. An example is here. Double value. Get value will call value 11, print 11. Constructor. New instance. Structure new. Constructor, yes. Info this constructor. String. Wait a sec. So I put here async connection. Async connection, that's from the add-on. So from the add-on, it's actually no, index.js async connection version, return a new async connection, return this, I pass version here, and then that's forwarded to the connection, and that's under, that's stored under add-on init all async.connection, async exports, create async connection. Info. New instance info. So this is not called. Then here. Okay, let's try and put this here. It's a very stupid problem. Info 0. Initializer list. Enable as object escape. Escape value. Yeah, I don't understand what is happening here, but if I just put here like this thing, I expect nothing's gonna change. Yeah, I really don't understand. But do I have that in the connection? I think I have. Connection CPP. Yeah, connection is here, is working. This is working here. So what I'm doing here actually, info 0. Yeah. Params. Yep, async connection. This is the string. I don't need this. 0. Yep, connection. Handle error, session connection status. La. Yes. connection. Info length of 0. Ah, that was not. Oh, I'm really stupid sometimes. So yeah, sorry for this. Took really super long. Okay. Okay. If this was the version, yes. If version is here, then version is present length equals 1. But okay, now we change that. Test. Sorry, I lost the concentration a lot. So yeah, I have to make. I think I'm gonna stop now just to finish the work here. To be done. To be 100% done. Index.js params. Oh, no connection is in connection. All right. Okay, now it works. But yeah, what I wanted to do, I wanted to lib. I wanted to package JSON, read package JSON. Package JSON. Put JSON. Put JSON. Nice, it actually works. So just one minor thing to fix the formatting. All right. Version. I'll just remove that also from this, from here. Not from here, from here. I don't need this version. Node.js client, and we have data, and that's it. Be happy. All right. Yeah, this took way longer than expected, but in any case, I think I'm done for today. I'll just wrap up. So we import that. We put the version here. This is a bit hacked for now, but yeah, I'll clean up that. Return async connection. Version is empty. Yes. If version is empty, we do this. IOStream. No. Async connection Cpp. We don't need this. Nice. We pass that. Create params. Change this. We have the version. If we have the version, we go there. We change this. We edit this. We remove this, and that's it. That's part of the async connection Cpp. FM, no necessary changes. One more quick test. So make this is working. Fix, it's fine. If I run this, okay, test. Add client version. All good. Git push. Okay. No, this is different PR. Here, let's just check that we have everything. Yes, we have this, we have this, we have all this, and a bunch of stuff under here. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, this took a lot of time, but we have all the methods implemented from the C++ API of MG client. My plan now is to, polish this a bit, and I think I now can delete all the connection classes and methods. That's not even the cursor is not required anymore. So the goal is to just make everything async and then move with that, plus add TypeScript stuff, and then publish, make the release for Linux, Windows, and Mac. Hopefully, I'm gonna make that. I'll make progress throughout the week, and then next week we'll wrap up. Next Saturday we'll wrap up everything. If you have any questions and things like that, just ask wherever, or on YouTube or social accounts. And yeah, as always, please like, share, subscribe to stay in touch. Yeah, hopefully you like my new theme. I'll further improve that as we go with everything. And yeah, have a nice rest of the week, and see you next time. Bye bye.